Welcome back. The career of comic Matt Rife has entered the stratosphere. Social media sensation. He's got nearly 18 million followers on TikTok alone and more than 5 billion views. And he's currently on the road with his problematic world tour where he filmed this Netflix special down in D.C. It's called Matt Rife, Natural Selection. It premieres next week. Take a look.
Get this through your head. Astrology is not this magical life guideline that predetermines your future in the stars. No, none of that. Your future is dependent by your own thoughts, opinions, and actions. You are in complete control of how your future turns out. It's not up here. It's in here the whole time. It's up to you. Has nothing to do with the stars, man. Just because Jupiter has a ring and you don't, doesn't mean that's who you're supposed to look up to for all this magical advice.
Oh, Matt Rife, we should point out that's probably the only clip we could show on morning television.
Yeah, it's premiering on PBS November 15th, for sure. So for all the family.
I watched it last night. It's hilarious.
Thank you so much.
You talk about everything from God and faith to the internet to relationships to some other topics that we won't go into.
Oh, yeah, the astrology cult is going to be after me, for sure.
But
yeah.
a lot of folks, they're like, oh, Matt's this overnight sensation. You're not. You're not an overnight sensation.
It's been a long time, man. This is my 12th year doing comedy. Next April will be 13 years, yeah.
And how did you get into it?
I started stand-up when I was 15 at the Columbus Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio, which is just outside my hometown in Ohio. And my grandpa used to take me to the open mics there every Wednesday after school. And it was just a fun thing I was doing recreationally. It was something that he always supported and loved to watch me do. And I was just doing it for fun. And then just kind of one thing led to another.
What's your process like? How do you come up with the funny?
I feel like more of my set is story-based, I feel like. So a lot of things is just life experience. Something will happen to me in real life. I'll be joking around with friends and something will really inspire me. I'll say, okay, I can definitely build off of this and add it to the set. So some comics can sit down and write for 3 hours and be like, okay, I'm writing out my first half hour right here and can knock it out. I'm just not one of those types. I have to be inspired by real life events, I think.
I don't want to ruin the special because we want folks to watch it, but you, especially toward the end, you sort of make fun of cancel culture and social media.
You have to.
But the irony is you're a social media sensation. Like, we wouldn't know who you are without social media.
Yeah, I know. I feel like a porn star who just wants to act. You know what I mean? You're like, this is what I'm really here for. This is just a means to an end, I hope, and I'll never be invited back. Fantastic.
That's not true. That's not true.
I'm so sorry. A stripper who just wants to dance. Is that better? Is that better?
That's slightly.
I was reluctant, but this was such a gateway to be recognized by such a broader audience, you know, because as a stand-up, it's live performance, right? So your main opportunity to gain fans is in these small comedy clubs, which if you're not known already, you're not really selling tickets, so it's probably 35 people there who got there for free, you know, so you're not able to grow your audience as vastly as social media allows, obviously. And after years of putting it aside, I was like, you know what, let me start posting some stuff, and then it allowed me access to the rest of the world, and luckily they liked what I had to say.
We showed some video there of you interacting with the audience, which is something you do a lot of.
Yeah, it's fun.
What's next? What's the next frontier for Matt Rife?
Well, now that the SAG strike is officially over, I'm hoping film and television is the next transition. I obviously have to finish off this tour, but I want to get some things in the work on the other side of things and just kind of be as multifaceted as possible. I want to be as busy as humanly possible. Yeah. Kevin Hart, I'll see you at 4 a.m. for these workouts.
Kevin Hart, is he one of your comedy icons?
Oh, absolutely. He's the perfect example of everything I want to do. He has his hands in so many different baskets, and he's amazing at everything he does, and I've never met another person with a work ethic quite like his. So whenever I'm tired and waking up early to do the Today Show and I'm exhausted, I go, Kevin's been up for 4 hours already, so suck it up.
You're only 28 years old. Your star's only going to rise. We hope you keep coming back.
Thank you, man.
We enjoy you. We enjoy you. Thank you. Matt Rife, Natural Selection. It premieres on Netflix on November 15th.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.